Alright, guys, welcome back to Death Stranding. I am your host, Jediziah, once again. Wrong controller. Okay, there we go. Okay,
Okay.
so let's head into Heartman's lab.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver.
With the cadaver. Oh. There's a little timer at the corner. So Heartman also has dooms. So but his power is a little bit unique. Uniquely weird. But I think he'll explain his Doom's abilities in a bit. Oh, there's Heartman's family.
Heartman.
4, 3, 2, 1, and he's back.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Episode 8, Heartman.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
Who? I already know
Your
who.
heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Okay.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family.
Does he always...
This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and
Ooh,
from the
that
scene
looks
an
like a
impressive
VR
number of
headset.
times, my beach count is a little higher.
Was that a plug?
218,549.
I didn't notice that the first playthrough. But does he start where he initially ended? Is the question. Or does he have to start all over
I see myself in that crater.
every time he
My wife and my child.
goes into cardiac arrest?
It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should.
Oh, let's see it.
It doesn't run in the family.
Oh, it's heart-shaped.
No, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them.
Is that his Doom's
Day
power?
after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different.
Yeah. Every beach
So
is
what if
different.
everyone's afterlife is different too?
Oh, shit.
I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
Oh.
You mean die with them?
If
You
death
right.
would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed.
Oh, so he's
And
involuntarily
after
doing
a
this.
while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
So he doesn't have any dooms.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition.
Whoa, where's that hand going, bro?
It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Whoa, 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 what the
Where's the other thing we were supposed to bring?
Okay.
Ah, found it.
He was doing it respectively. He wasn't looking. Yes, he...
Wait, dead man.
What is that?
It appears to be an umbilical cord.
Oh, the umbilical cord.
Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
The cord that we cut in Mama's
And
lab?
this was Mama's?
Yeah.
Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Already? It's been...
I apologize if our conversation
15 minutes?
gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others,
Huh?
as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them.
His beach connects
Even
to other
if my every
people.
visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac
Damn.
arrest.
The
Already 3
battlefields.
minutes.
The endless wars you found yourself trapped in.
What was that about?
Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side.
From
But
Earth to heaven.
if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
Okay. So it's just for soldiers or other normal non-soldiers can
hunger.
join that?
His
World War II
misery
beach?
and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Or that's just what
Proceed to a safe location.
that's just what
It's just a theory.
people who
think
aren't
Higgs is
ready
pulling the
to
strings?
die
Pulling all
end
our
up in.
strings.
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
Higgs?
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back?
Sure.
Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he did again. It's the part of the game where we can look around. Nice. What else is to look here? Oh, look at this collection of PS4 games, bruh. Can't really. Are those PS4 games? Could be. Then we got Malignant. Malignant's body. Oh. Family portrait of Heartman. I was gonna say, like, whatever Heartman said there, souls who basically did not wish to move on to the afterlife. I was like, isn't that what poltergeists and ghosts and spirits are that roam the earth? Is it kind of similar to them? But I don't know. Immediate post Death Stranding period. The chiral hands. BT apparition. From the tar belt, eh? What else is there? I got 45 seconds. How about that painting over there? Oh shit, Age of Annihilation 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Nice. Flashback syndrome. It's like Blu-ray. What does that say? I can't read that. On the shoulders of golems. Another one there says silent. So I was looking at the DVDs and not the picture. What else is there? 5 seconds. Annie up.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And
Okay.
intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam?
That's the last of your worries, bruh.
Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course.
Okay.
But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach.
Mentally,
I'm already
his soul
dead.
is on the beach.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Nice, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting
As it
to him.
happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs.
Oh, shit.
The city and the hospital were spared the worst. But the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support.
Oh.
I woke up on the beach.
Oh shit, is that Sam right there? At the corner?
The people who died in the 2 void outs were there.
Did it say if people die at the same time? Like, people's
What
beach
happened?
start to get entangled. Is this
What's
what
going on?
entanglement looks like? It all appears as if it's one beach. It's the work of Higgs.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No!
They're reviving him.
Don't go! Wait!
Clear.
Don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped.
Is it the same place where
And that was the
Sam
last time
lost
I
his
saw my
family?
It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me.
I don't know, I saw a porter and I thought that
I
was
am
Sam.
Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers.
What
You
pain?
have any family photographs, Sam?
Oh, of his family.
Pity.
5 minutes
He
to
does.
cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope.
There
as
was
part of
5
the
other
advanced team when she assigned our backup
Extinction
team
events
here.
before the 6th one here.
The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the Knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie.
All right.
Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Nice. He has cushions to help him with his fall.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
He's gonna do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, boy. We got it. We got it back. Okay.
Sam, you heard it. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
So we'll do all three at
Our ultimate
once.
objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much as you. But
And that's
we
the
won't know
concern
more
for the
until we get
sequel.
to Edge-Knot City. And that means connecting
I
with this
think.
region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here.
To Heartman's
Then we can
lab?
get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay. Alright. Handle with care, avoid impact. I'm gonna do it. All at the same time.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Okay.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Oh, he's back. Heartman, you're back.
Stratum, the team was investigating, dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach.
A fossil beach?
If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you
There's
deliver
beaches
those
for
chiralium scrubbing agents
dinosaurs.
as soon as possible.
Were dinosaurs
One more
sentient?
thing, Sam.
Or does every
This run, you'll be
living thing have
transporting an antimatter
beaches,
bomb.
including animals?
Bridges' paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Yep.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Would I need this? I'll grab 2. Wait, hold up. I probably need several of these. I'll grab 4. Ladder? Nah. Get an all-terrain skeleton. And what else? Anti-BT gun? Floating carrier, maybe? I think that's good enough for now. Offload. What is this? Corellium medication. Put that in the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Alright. I'll put it on the back. Spray container. Attach that to the suit. Attach that to the suit. Carry on back. Equip that shit. Attach to suit. Place that on the hip. Place that on the hip. Just make sure our legs are warm, you know. Okay, so for this one, private locker. This one I can just put on the back. And let's go.
Order assigned.
Alright. So...
Don't mind me.
Oops. Where am I going? Geologist first. Paleontologist. Oh. Why is that flying? Is there anything else? Not that one. Not bots. Not bots. Not bots. Not bots. Anywhere along the way? Nope. Okay. And no. Okay.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright, let's put it on the carrier. That's what it's for, eh?
Sam,
What?
so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased.
Oh, he does have Dooms.
And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam.
What?
The came all this way to visit me, and I neglected to give you a proper farewell.
It's okay.
Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction.
So there's lots of
It should
BTs.
come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently.
Yep.
Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
They're kind of similar vibe. Not necessarily. They don't look ghost-like. They're more like shadows of a human being. But yeah. Only people with dooms can see or sense BTs. So got quite a hill to climb up here. So yeah, we'll... Shit, I don't even know how long the last part of the game is. Or how long I have left, I mean. But yeah, I'm not playing Death Stranding for 12 hours straight, that's for sure. Like last time. But there's probably like 2 to 3 videos left. But oh, I got caught in the whiteout storm again. But I don't know, we'll see. The last video might be like 4 hours long because that's how long the ending is. But that's a couple videos away. It is now June 12th, so we're like 2 weeks away. As the wind scares the shit out of me. Yeah, so we are, oh shit, we are 2 weeks away. It's coming out on Thursday in 2 weeks. It's crazy. When did I start playing this? Back in April. It took me this long to make it. We're like 3/4 away this game. So last part of the game is yet to come. I don't have a PCC with me, so is it still good? 39%. Oh shit. So good. Gonna climb up this thing. Okay, so there's like a big dip. Okay, so we're just gonna go around this mountain. This is a little sketch, but oh my god! How did that happen? Shut the fuck up, Lulu. Lulu? I'm thinking BB and I combined Lulu twice. Okay, so I damaged the medication here. So what about the fucking chiral bomb? Oh, that's fine. Somehow that's fine. But these are story cargoes, so I don't really care about the condition. And we just litter that shit on the ground. I threw it on the ground. I swear to God. Yeah, I didn't think it would actually slide all the way down there. Okay. And what is it now? 6% damage. That's fine. Let's try to keep it below 10%. Oh man, it's another awkward drop here again. I swear, it's fucking pushing me. Let's go down here. And we're there. Okay, nice. We made it to the geographist. Hey yo! Join the chiral network, bruh. Thanks. Delivering cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage.
Oh.
Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
But why is Sam always looking surprised every time this happens? You'd think he'd be used to it by now. Climbing anchor level 2. Alright.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient Death Stranding.
Ancient Death Stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that.
Okay.
Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotachylite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then.
But
The
before?
chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Beach-related art. I'm going back to Heartman's lab anyways, right? So I might as well. I'll grab a climbing anchor.
Order assigned.
Alright. So now we're heading to
That's luck.
the paleontologist. And that one should be easier because it's just literally just downhill. It's literally downhill from here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But first I'm gonna restore the container. There you go. Fully restored the atom bomb.
There we go.
And now we go. go into Heartman's lab anyways. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so I never actually used these catapults before. So I'm gonna try something here. Now this might be really stupid because there's a fucking atom bomb in it. So we'll see. How does this work anyways? I can't even see where it's being launched. Like, is that far enough? Oh. I can't control this? Ah, shit. I might have placed it in a really bad place. But, at least we got this to ride down on. Wow. Oh shit, this is kind of dangerous. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Where am I going? Oh shit. It's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Low roar time. Wait, the container's damaged? It can be damaged? That's crazy. Chiral nightmares. I'll read that in a sec. Alright. How the fuck do I get that? These things don't look like they're climbable. No, it's not that. Really? Why is it? See, No, I don't want to ride that because it's gonna fucking break. But, I'll put the fucking... I'll put this on there. See, this jump doesn't seem too high. But watch this bullshit. Okay, we're good. Maybe down there. Maybe down there. This looks safe. It doesn't. It's not. God damn it, dude. That looks safe. No, it's not. Bro, it's making... At least I didn't have to start all over. From the very beginning of where the geologist was. But now I have to fucking climb this stupid shit again. Why is it riding the fucking thing?
Get it together.
Just do this. We just do this and then I retrace my steps. Because it's probably safer that way. Fuck, I jumped like 5 seconds. Okay, no, wait. I have a climbing anchor. What am I doing? Holy shit. Holy shit, that was scary. Oh my god. Jesus. Body's just flying everywhere, man. I swear. Forgot I got these climbing anchors. But I am running out of batteries here. But we're almost there, so it's fine. Fuck. I'm trying to be super careful here because it's... the extra weight is like flinging my body everywhere. Like that, like what the fuck. I'm taking like a tiny step forward and then it's like it's 20 steps. And it's kind of hard to turn. Well, we're on the other side of the mountain, it seems like. Who that? Oh, that was the pay in the towel. Okay. Like, who's that silhouette?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons will
All right.
remain until departure. Cargo verified.
Here's your nuke, bro.
Delivering cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
I walked. Simple as that. I walked. See that root? You can't really see it. Nice. Patience.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Okay. The oxygen mask. Nice.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask.
What is
a
it?
local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me
An
skeptical,
umbilical
but
cord.
the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment.
Okay.
You could track it down.
I have to put on the
protect you against
oxygen
the
mask.
fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask, just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed
That's crazy.
200
I thought it's
million
like
years
only
old,
people,
it would also correspond
only
to
mammals
the
have
end
umbilical
Triassic
cords.
extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Okay.
Good work. New order available.
Let me put these in the private locker, so I have ease of mind. And we're gonna recover these ammonites.
An oxygen mask, huh? It'll fill. In
An
addition,
oxygen
if it didn't
mask. I'll use a ladder and a PCC. Oh, another mask, okay.
Order assigned.
Alright, I need to charge my battery here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, Sam's your man.
Nice. We got ourselves a pissing lot here. And a resting spot. It's kind of nice. Alright. But I need to rest. Oh, it's an animal from Horizon Zero Dawn. The robot dinosaur is what I like to call it. Okay. Alright. It's the next day. Let's try to check our emails. Snapshots of the past. Sam, do you recall the handprint you brought me? Well, I hope you're sitting down because when I analyzed, I discovered that it was 65 million years old. It dates back to the Cretaceous period when the dinosaurs became extinct. I feared that it perhaps was just a rock and the handprint itself had been added much later, but it seems not the case. Could someone have traveled through time via the beach in order to leave it? A handprint. Or is that how, like, beached things, BTs, that's what their footprints always look like? Or could also be a possibility that Higgs traveled to the past or some shit, but I don't know. But I can't wait for someone smarter than me to figure that out so I can watch that video and like finally figure out what's going on. But anyways, where was I? Could someone have traveled through time via the beach in order to leave it? If not, how could it possibly have been made? I plan to look into it much further, and we'll get in touch when I learn much more. If you happen to stumble across anything that might shed a light on this mystery, let me know. Sure. BTs aren't affected by your blood? Okay, how are things, Sam? Hit the coast yet? You can't be far off, I bet. You're pleased to hear that local porters are doing their best in your absence. Those hematic grenades you brought are making a huge difference. Speaking of things hematic, though, we received a report that suggests that there are some BTs out there that aren't affected by your blood. The PT in question glowed bright red. The BT in question glowed bright, apparently. And the poor porter who ran into it barely lived to tell the tale. He brought plenty of hermetic grenades with him, but they didn't seem to do the trick. As you can imagine, this is seriously concerning development. I mean, your blood was the only weapon we had against those things. What are we supposed to do now? Sure, they're bound to have some kind of vulnerability when we can exploit, but how many of us are going to have to die finding out what it might be anyways? Continue yourself warmed. Okay. I remember trying, maybe it wasn't the hermetic grenades, but it was one of the EX grenades, and it just like stunned the BT. It didn't actually kill them. So could be the same case here. Maybe those BTs, you need to cut the umbilical cord, but I don't know. Chiral nightmares. Okay. Dear Sam, thanks to you, the chiral will come tonight. the chiral contamination's all cleared up. Nasty symptoms, though, dizziness, headaches, insomnia. At first I was worried it was all down to my isolation in the shelter and the intense focus on my research for the past year, but it got real bad when the nightmares started. I saw the end of the world. A portal to the beach. Okay, I think I saw this. That infamous scene with like Saturn in the background, I think. Was that Saturn in the background or the sun? Or Mars? Or the moon? I think it was the moon. Anyways, I saw the end of the world, a portal to the beach opening, and BTs pouring through by the thousands. There was nowhere to run, no time, and they began scooping us up one by one, and then the void outs came bigger and bigger until a massive one or several massive ones enveloped the whole world, and poof, just like that. When I told Heartman about it, he likened it to the visions of extinction. Likened it to visions of extinction doom sufferers tend to experience. Okay. So everybody with dooms has nightmares about the end of the world. Nice. It's strange though. After all, now that we have incontrovertible proof that chiralium is far from a recent addition to our world. I mean, they said it dated back where the dinosaurs were still alive, or even beginning of the world or something. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. The important thing is that I'm cured, all thanks to you. Okay. So everybody that has dooms has seen it. I hope, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, the scene with Amelie walking, or not Amelie, like Snake walking to the water in this beach, and in the background there's like the sun. I can't remember if it was the sun, the earth, or the moon engulfed in like flames or something, or Jupiter. I kind of forgot, but we'll see it again. I think I know what they're talking about, what this guy's talking about. Thanks for delivering the coat and boots. I think he's picking up Dead Man's coat and boots. They were loners. Okay, he's just thanking us. Okay. Alright, the boring part of our day is done. Now we go to work. Alright, let's head out. Maybe I should have changed the battery. No, that's fine. This is fine. Oh. Didn't I? Okay. It's somewhere here. It's all down where the bog is. Where the bog's at. This is an area that I haven't really explored, so it's kind of like fascinating to me. Hold up, this looks like kind of remind me of Thingvellir National Park.
The early Vikings came to
It's the place where there was like
They came here in the late 800s. They're just farmers from
place where there's the Eurasian tectonic plate and the North American tectonic plate, which is right here. Takes place right here in a national park in Iceland. Like over here being the European plate, and on the other side of this wall being the American plate. I forget which plate is which, but all right. And you got the low roar in the background, so you can, yeah, you can tell. Look at this shit. Death Stranding inspired me to go to this place. But anyways, back to the game. Alright. Okay. Anyways, it kind of reminded me of that. Although it's not like one for one exact, but same thing with the lagoon or the lake, the Heart Lake that I showed last video. It's not one for one exact, but it's something very similar. But let's get this shit. Oh wait, there's a gauge still, even though I have an oxygen mask. Okay, so how much do I need? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, I think that's everything. Let me just climb my way out, I guess. Wait, that actually doesn't lead anywhere. Let's look around some more, actually. What I'm really excited for the sequel is the new landscapes. Like it's not only just gonna be Icelandic features, it's gonna be a mix. Probably like Peru, Mexico. I don't know. I'm really excited. Especially now, like, delivery is probably, like, the delivery, which is, like, the main part of the first game, the first Death Stranding. Like, I have a feeling it's gonna be still in the sequel, but it won't be, like, the main focus of the game. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be, like, I don't know, MGS5 like missions, infiltration missions, but I don't know. I won't know until I actually look at some more gameplay trailers. But I'm kind of avoiding looking at any more like trailers / previews because it might like spoil the game. Like it'll reinforce some theories that I have for the sequel. So I also don't want like other people's comments and like, yeah, I don't want other people to influence my joy in the game. So when the game comes out, like last time, like another major game that came out, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm just not gonna be on YouTube for like a month or so, because I swear to God, like I feel like these games are like somebody's watching me play these games. Because like after I play, let's say like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like that's all I get in terms of like recommendations and in like YouTube shorts and stuff. But that might have to do with me uploading videos related to it, so that's probably why. Okay, I got all this shit. Will you let me go now, bro?
You picked this up for me?
Really shouldn't have. Oh, Dr. Strangelove. Oh shit.
Thank you for your
Where's Dr. Strangelove from? Catcher in the Rye? Is he from Catcher in the Rye? Oh, no. No. I'm thinking about something completely different. Oh, it's a black comedy. Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. I guess in that time they were worried about like a nuclear winter. But that's something, another topic to talk about next time. Good work.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Uncannily? Is that a word? Okay, Neanderthals are not extinct. Heartman's theory of evolution, umbilical cords in the Devonian era fossils. Okay, there's some more interesting reads. Once we get into a safe house, probably read that.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam.
No problem.
And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Heartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite.
Okay.
It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Order available. Okay. Next is the Evo-Devo. Evolution development. Oh. Why not? So the guy in the email explaining how the hermetic grenades did not fucking work. Maybe it's because he was using level 1. I see. He did not use level 2.
Order assigned.
Alright. So we are going to pick up some tar first and foremost. And then, yeah.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yes, you are gonna get covered in tar. We'll shower later, don't worry. Oh, wow. Now this is the map I really didn't fucking explore. Like, it's like unrecognizable, this place. This is like, what's that over there? What's that across from me? Huh. But there's a tar right there. The tar that's surrounding the region. But yeah, this region looks pretty cool. Oh, it's terrorist region. I see why. It's terrorist region and it's BT region. Okay.
Made it this far without you.
Not bad. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Uh-oh. Oh wow, they're everywhere. A good thing I have what do you call those? The container sprays. Receive 1 like from BT. So it would seem like the PT actually appreciates it being let go. No problem. Uh-oh. Alright, so the reason why I didn't explore this region too much is because it's riddled with BTs. And it's fucking mule or terrorist region. Okay. think that's everything. So total 5 containers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How do we get out of here? Let me spray first. Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of greeting for this. I don't know why. Why am I getting this? It's not like I'm building the roads. Damn, look at that. Look at that. We're rich. You can see why I don't fucking explore this area. Okay, so do we just go to the Evo-Devo? Yeah. The Evo-Devo. Or is this the excavation site? Oh, we're back in BT territory. Okay. Alright. That's where we came from. Hello! Hello!
Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
You're welcome. And I can see why she doesn't leave, because terrorists and fucking BTs, hell no. Alright. So we go back to Heartman's lab, and then we might call it there.
Now, connect me to the chiral network.
No.
That's where my studies will truly begin.
Why would we just say no? Oh, grenade launcher. Not gonna use it.
Thank you. It goes
Just
without
combat
saying,
in general in
but
this
I
game
am
is
convinced that the
garbage.
tar is related to the
I
BTs
avoid it
and
at
the
all
Stranding.
costs and wait until the
After all,
sequel.
both it and timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made.
Sorry, I was
For
kinda...
every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar, evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Sorry, I was talking over her. I wasn't paying attention.
Research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab?
Sure.
Preparations are finally complete for the Cairo relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Okay.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Alright, so she said something about the tar and timefall being similar in that, like, not many organisms, like, fail to adapt to it. So, this Evo-Devo researcher is, trying to research, like, what's in the tar and what's, like, I don't know, if there's something, an organism that can, like, what do you call it, withstand the timefall. Or maybe she's gonna try to, like, genetically engineer, like, humans so that they become resistant to timefall itself. But hey, that's just a theory. Anyways, there's big, complicated stuff in this game. Oh, fuck, we need a charge. I need a charge.
Scanning bridges. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Hold up.
All weapons will be locked.
There. So can this zip line reach? Oh, it can. Nice. Whoa. Trying to get the Heartman's lab. Which way would be closer? Oh, there's a safe house right here. So I'm gonna mark that. There you go. Let's go this way. Just gotta... oh shit. Damn, that's a big BT. That's a big dude. That's like a 7-foot BT right there. But anyways, just gotta appreciate these safe houses in the middle of nowhere. Fuck, why did I do that? Yeah, it's a safe house in the middle of nowhere. That's nice. I don't know why I did that. Hey. I keep pressing my touchpad, thinking it'll open up my map, but not. See ya. Oh, we saw this one already.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up?
No, I was awake.
Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
Are people with dooms born from still mothers? Alright. We're almost there at Heartman's place. Heartman. Alright guys, welcome back to Heartman's lab. Why is there so much garbage on the floor? Oh, I think I remember. I remember why there's a lot of garbage on the floor.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Alright. I wonder if my ladder is still here.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome,
Hell yeah.
Sam Porter Bridges.
The most useful ladder.
Have a pleasant journey.
Safe travels.
Alright. Back to Heartman's cozy place. Oh, lost samples first. Oh, did I fuck that up? Huh? Oh, I was supposed to go to his lab. Okay. Senor Heartman?
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it.
The baby BT didn't
I've
cause
discovered
it?
large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well.
Oh.
Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active.
Huh.
The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
So the baby was carrying her soul?
Touch me.
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to
What the fuck already? You said you were just done.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times.
Oh.
Headquarters will have no record of what we say.
Oh, smart.
Look, a message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Heartman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Heartman might be able to make sense of it. So I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property.
Dooms?
Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells.
It's chiralium in the
other
cells.
words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time.
Oh,
I've
okay.
put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think.
So whatever
Life on
thing
Earth has
comes
been
from the
rocked by
beach
many
onto
extinctions,
Earth
great and small,
gets frozen in time.
including the Big Five. And
Big
if you
Five
examine the
extinctions.
Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find corallium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction?
Yep.
Come on.
You know what this is?
Right after the
Yes?
Cretaceous,
A
it's the
frozen mammoth
humans.
from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
Huh?
Bullshit.
What?
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles. But some fragments of data did survive.
Oh,
With
shit.
the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right.
Oh.
How's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from
An umbilical
other
cord
side. I propose
to get connected
that
to the other
mammalian
side.
umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands. And it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain.
No.
And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Oh,
Perhaps.
it's all coming together.
Perhaps not.
Okay, so
I
there
doubt
was
a
a.
single EE is powerful
This is not
enough
really
to cause a
spoilers if you
Death
don't know what I'm
Stranding.
talking about, but
Assume
there was
Amelie is an EE.
the Iceman that had the
Higgs sure
fucking
thinks she's got what
thing
it takes.
here.
Indeed.
Similar
And we need
to
get her
Sam.
back as soon as
That's
possible.
all I'm gonna say.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral
The
network.
suspicion is that we're trying to hide from Die Hardman because he's connected to the president.
Lab security measures.
Guy keeps giving likes, bro.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, now what? Huh? I can't. Oh, wait, wrong controller. Again. I'm like, why is my controller cold? Alright, so what now?
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date. Heartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
It's been 3 minutes already?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Amelie. We're counting on you, Sam.
Alright. The final stretch, maybe? Alright.
Order assigned.
This shit might be a bit too heavy. So let's get the... Whoa. This one has 1,000 likes. Let's just get that one. I guess I gotta do this. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. We can also do this. Tie down your cargo.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Have a pleasant journey.
So, I don't know, that might be it. Let's see. Alright, so I was thinking maybe I'd unlock the DLC, but nah. I'm looking at Google. It says to unlock the Death Stranding Director's Cut DLC missions, you need to progress through the main story of the game and complete the required orders. Specifically, the Half-Life missions, Lost Cargo, will become available after completing orders 11, 24, 38, and 61. Plus finding all previous Lost Cargo after the game is beaten. Okay. So elaboration, you'll need to advance through the main story and complete the required. Okay, I need to play through the main story, it seems like. Okay, so if I have time, I'll add the DLC to the end, but that's if only if I beat the game before June 26th. So yeah. So if anything, there's probably like 2 or 3 more videos after this one, because the tar belt run and then the whole ending sequence is that's a long one. So let me see. Alright, so I have like 8 to 10 hours left of this game, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but alright guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, for the DLC, it's a maybe at this point. So if I finish the game before the release date of Death Stranding 2, then I'll probably will. I'd say like if there's a good gap in between, like 3 days before June 26th. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.